Greetings to Sir Vincent Rabindra. Now I am going to present my e-portfolio. This is my title, Addressing the Issue of Vandalism Among Teenagers in Malaysia. Now I will introduce myself. My name is Timmothie SAHNI. My matric number is BB19161092. And now I am taking Human Resource Economic courses. My hobby is playing games. It's because I can release the stress. Next, I will present about the reasons why I choose this title. I choose this title for a number of reasons. One of the reasons is that the subject of vandalism piqued my interest. This title provided me detailed information. For instance, as I looked the information on the topic, I was able to learn about the impacts and the causes of this problem. I also learned that vandalism impact not just the community but also the government. For example, public telephones, bus stops, and signboards. As a result, the general public is unable to use this facility during an emergency. This issue also wake up a call for me to prevent vandalism. They also raise public awareness about the need for everyone to have a part in preventing the issue's effects. For example, the presence of this problem causes the government to incur additional repair costs. Last but not least, this incident has shown me that vandalism is a serious problem that must be handled promptly. Of course, there have been several cases of vandalism in Malaysia that have gone undetected. Therefore, if we witness actions that threaten public property, we have to take role by reporting them to the appropriate authorities such as police. A small amount of work, when applied in large numbers, will undoubtedly provide the finest results. Now, I will continue to present the solution that I had chose for my body paragraph 1 and 2 in this essay. The solution that I chose was government initiative. For instance, special mobile patrols by Police Diraja Malaysia to patrol areas prone to vandalism is one of the solutions to address this issue. It can ensure that multiple areas being monitored and vandalism activities are concentrated. Now, I will present about my artifact. My first artifact is a video. This video is taken from YouTube. In this video, it shows how the patrol approach is used. In this video, we can see the patrol teams did not perform their duties at random. They perform an excellent job of keeping the premises and government's property secure. These are my another artifact. The second one is a picture where I had took from Google. It shows that how a mobile patrol is carried out. The mobile patrols in this image appear to be done in a large group. As a result, any illegal behavior, such as vandalism, may be investigated extensively. For my third artifact, it was from news. According to this news, it shows that government have to spend a lot of money. Last but not least, I am hoping that these issues will be reduced and it can be prevented from occurs continuously. To end my presentation, I just want to thank you to Sir Vincent Rabindra for your time to listen to this presentation. Thank you, sir.
Hi everyone, I'm going to present my e-portfolio. Before that, let me introduce myself first. I'm AINA NABILLA binti NAZIRUDDIN and I'm turning 22 this year. and I'm from Penang. Currently, I'm studying psychology counselling at University Malaysia Sabah, UMS. I'm studying psychology counselling because I'm interested in helping people with mental health. I also want to know more about mental health. This is also why I choose the topic depression among youth in Malaysia for this essay. As I stated at my portfolio, with the pandemic going on, the government movement control and a whole lot of other uncertainties going on in this world right now, it's understandable that a lot of people weren't in the best state of mind. Even depression have been there for a long time, but people are not aware of it until now. I wanted to spread awareness and the seriousness of this issue and overcoming depression among youth in Malaysia. Do you know what is depression all about? Okay, let me explain. Depression generates significant symptoms that influence how a person feels, thinks, and perform everyday tasks such as sleeping, eating, and working. In a study published in 2013, researchers from University of Liverpool discovered that a traumatic life experience is the major cause of depression. This implies that experiencing stress early life make youth more vulnerable to stress in later life. Traumatic events such as loss of family member, psychological abuse, or sexual abuse tend to trigger virus alteration in the nervous central system, which result in psychological and behavioral changes, especially when they occur in early life. This essay will examine the rising cases of depression among youth in Malaysia and propose that medications such as serotonin reuptake inhibitors SSRI used to treat trauma among youth who are suffering from depression. Even there are many types of medication to treat depression. Serotonin reuptake inhibitors SSRI are the only medication approved by the FDA prescribed to treat trauma among youths who are suffering from depression in Malaysia. Based on this short video explains about SSRI or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor are most widely prescribed drugs. They work by preventing serotonin reuptake by transmitting neurons. As a result, serotonin level in the synaptic region are raised, and its impact on receiving neuron is extended. Because of the potential effect and serotonin alone and no other neurotransmitter, SSRI have become the medication of choice. In contrast to other fields of medication, the concept of using medication to treat psychiatric problems such as depression has sparked a lot of debate. Here are some benefits and drawbacks of using antidepressants such as serotonin reuptake inhibitors SSRI. The main purpose of the medication is to alter life and avoid the symptom of severe depression such as feeling down, drained, and reduce the probability of them returning. Young people under age 25 may have an increase in suicidal thought or behavior, especially in the first few weeks after starting or when the dose is increased. An individual that is taking serotonin reuptake inhibitors should be constantly monitored for signs of depression, worsening or strange behavior. According to the FDA, the manufacturer, the large dosage can trigger hazardous irregular cardiac rhythm. Thus, dosage of more than 40 mg per day should be avoided. Depression is difficult, but it is a reality that many individuals are facing. In my opinion, raising depression awareness can help defeat the stigma of the illness and also help people who are suffering from it to reach out and get help that they need to defeat it. Thank you for lending me your ears.
So then now I want to say about the issue that I chose for my e-portfolio. Okay, the issue is overcoming the issue of prostitution among children and the impact it has on Malaysia. The impact it has on Indonesia. So what are the why I choose prostitution issues out of all the issues that have in Malaysia? So this is because I want to spread awareness about the seriousness of this issue, and people in society are not fully aware about this issue. Especially in Malaysia, prostitution is not only a sexual service that is illegal in Malaysia. Going further to my full essay, this is my essay which I have written uh, in order to complete this assessment. And these are the artifacts I have choose for as my references. Okay, I will come this later. First, we go for the essay. Okay. These are the essays that I have write. Okay, the title, as I said before, is Overcoming the Issue of Child Prostitution in and the Impact of It Has on Malaysia. So I wrote about prostitution. Okay, in recent years, child prostitution has been a major source of concern in worldwide phenomenon that has spread to both developing and developed countries. Do you know child prostitution does exist in Malaysia, but this phenomenon that the general public is not unaware. They're really not aware about this phenomenon. Okay. Now I want to ask, what is prostitution? Okay, prostitution is a practice of engaging the relatively indiscriminate sexual activity with someone who is not spouse or friend in exchange of immediate payment of money or other valuables. Moreover, prostitute can be female or male. So there's not a kind of specific gender for this prostitution. So why prostitution is happen in Malaysia? What the cause? The causes are because the growth of economic in Malaysia, which has led to tremendous growth in global sex market. So this consequently caused the human trafficking by other private agencies in order to migrant people. Okay. So the thesis statement for my study is therefore this essay purpose enforcing and tightening laws that related to this issue and collaborate with enforcement agencies or other NGOs to help in overcoming these serious prostitution issues in Malaysia. Paragraph, the solution that I suggest is the law, enforcement law. Enforcement law is means that I would like recommend the government to tighten the law because I don't think I don't get another solution which is very effective in order to combat this issue because it's involved in a crime issue. It's a crime issue which lead to social issue. So I think that government and also NGOs such as human rights activists should play a crucial role in order to overcoming prostitution issue. Current law in Malaysia, we have for counter human trafficking. We have two laws, which is anti-trafficking in Malaysia, in persons, and anti-smuggling of migrants Act 2007. So this operation can be carried out usually involve many cooperation by many high authorities who are members of anti-trafficking in persons council, including the Royal Malaysia Police, PDRM, the Royal Malaysian Customs Department, the Malaysian Immigration Department, and the Peninsula Malaysian Manpower Department. So another, I said that NGO also need to be part of for the issue because they can spread awareness to peoples and also they also can provide shelter to people no to the kids who are homeless and poverty. Because I found that this approach is very effective because the higher authorities can find all the prostitution services that occur in Malaysia. But I think enforcing the law and NGOs cooperation can help this issue, but it's quite hard to apply in reality because it involves many authorities from other departments. But this is very impossible. It is quite impossible because the rampant corruption or in all departments that involve make trafficker to obstruct the law. So I think that the solution can be practical if authorities have made a good and effective plan in overcome this issue. So these are the writing or that I write. These are the essays about this prostitution issues that I write about this issue. So the reference that I use is like this poster and the online news about the positive have to end human trafficking, which is this give me more ideas about how to combat this issue. And this child prostitution article about child prostitution, which it shows about the average of 150 kids being forced in the industry every year. So it shows the statistic of the children that are forced in the industry. Okay, lastly, my completed essay pages. This is my completed essay pages. Lastly, I like to say about this quotes, which is children are better to starve than forced into prostitution. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so today I will present my e-portfolio. So let's get started. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is AZMIL bin BURHAMI. I'm from Sandakan, Sabah. I'm a second year student of University Malaysia, Sabah. I study early childhood education, and of course, I love kids. I would like to offer them or bring them new colors for this young generation will be more better and happier. And let us see. Okay, so the topic that I choose is improving the lives of teenagers from broken homes, parents story. Why I choose this topic? Because I think this is a serious matter in our society, and I have to admit that some of my friends are in this situation. So it's sad to see them in these broken homes. But there are solutions that I offer in order to improve their lives. Let's take a look. So this is my final essay, and I will show you my solution for this situation to improve the lives of teenagers from broken homes. So the solution that I suggest or I choose to offer is remarriage of parents, either father or mother. Because when these teenagers in broken home situation, they need a new positive vibes. They need a new surrounding. So I think by remarriage of one the parents, it can develop a new life for the teenagers. Because I think it is effective because these teenagers are not child, they are open and they also think about their future. Okay, so and of course, majority of them will support the remarriage of the parents, but we have to make sure that the parents cope with the difficulties so the teenagers will easy to follow the lead. And I think when remarriage take place, these teenagers can see how should a relationship, um, how this relationship should be, and what type of parents, what type of love, what type of management for homes that should be that should be in order to make a good and better family. And of course, yeah, I will. And next, I will show you my artifacts. So yeah, this journal live experience of young adults from broken families on marital relationships. Uh, it helped me a lot. Uh, it, it gives me a lot of information that I need to write my essay. And yeah, this is a good journal, of course. And the second one is this YouTube video. Okay, this is Najwa Latif, singer, Malaysian singer, and this video send a big message for uh, broken homes or for teenagers from broken homes that we have to be okay. We have to adapt with the problem, with the situation. Okay? So it is okay if someone left us, someone is gone. It's okay. We have to continue our life because uh, life is life. That's it. And I think this video also give me a lot of information that I need. So this interesting video to watch, a lot of information in it, and yeah, I love this video. So I think that's all from me to improving the lives of teenagers from broken homes. I hope the solution can be useful to parents so that teenagers no longer in this situation because everyone deserves a better life. Everyone deserves to be happy. That's all from me. Thanks for watching this video. Stay safe until we meet the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.